The Objective News Network, you are now the president. I remember growing up, and there were some remarkably interesting TV shows. One of those old shows was called Queen for a Day. It was a show that ushered in the era of big prize giveaways and game shows focusing on housewives who were sitting at home longing for a more exciting life in the 1950s. With the Iowa caucuses just over, I had a dream last night. I asked myself, what if I were president? What would I do? And much more importantly, how would I do it all with the political divisiveness that's going around these days? So here's a shot at what I would do. First, I'd plan ahead. I'd make a list of all of the national issues like the national debt crisis, national security, the economy, energy, climate change, and all the rest. I'd go through each one and ask myself what the extended order effects would be if we were simply to ignore the problems. And then I'd prioritize them based on the consequences of doing nothing versus what would happen to the country. And then I'd call together some bipartisan technical wizards who are really smart on each of the issues. They would be experts in their fields, and they would form a task force. I'd assign 2 lead experts to each of the task forces, one a respected Democrat and one a respected Republican. They would be respected for their knowledge and respect for our Constitution. They would lead their task force of experts as they go through their assigned issues and develop rigorously researched reports based on best expert consensus. Each report on a different area would spell out the specific plan, the goals, and the objectives on what exactly needed to be done. Based on these reports, I would hold a national convention to bring together all of the leaders assigned to the different issues to share the results of their work and then create a national priority list of the issues and the plans to address them. It would be a national bipartisan referendum on the most important and effective things we can do to help our country. Then, as a presidential candidate, I would take the results of the bipartisan effort and develop a national platform on which I would run for president. I take this type of approach to bridge the huge gap between trying to sell a bunch of sound bites and then actually accomplishing anything in the terribly divisive political environment we've inherited. That's what I do. It is what it is. This is Hnatio reporting for the Objective News Network. Thank you so much for watching. If you like our station, please subscribe and tell your family, friends, and colleagues about us. We'll see you the next time.